Give it up right now for Kyle! Adam!
I'm surprised I'm the sperm that made it. Like, what happened to my ambition? I haven't won a race since. It's not gonna happen. And I can't even be like, that was my accomplishment, right? That was my dad's accomplishment. Can't keep riding daddy's coattails. Can't. It's the way to live your life. I know what you all are thinking. I'm too fat for hair this sexy. I'm what's known as fuckable from the neck up. That's right. I look like a heartthrob whose heart throbs. That's the look I'm going for. Speaking of hearts throbbing, I went and I did a show pretty recently. I left with some audience members and I did a bunch of cocaine afterwards. Don't laugh at that lightly. Don't laugh at that. This is not a cocaine body. This is an antacid body, right? This is I've had something way too spicy. I need to lay down. You don't put cocaine in a body like this. You put cocaine in a body like this, and David Spade loses his best friend. That's what happens. And his box office returns never recover. I have a very common name. My name's Kyle. I got my name because I was supposed to be twins. I know I look like I could be carrying twins, but it was Kyle and Karen. Karen and Kyle, that was the two twins' names. But here's the thing about my twin sister Karen. She was a tumor in my mom's belly. About fetus size, about exactly fetus size, hence the confusion. And it's funny to me because the people who are against Planned Parenthood, their number one argument is, you can't get rid of the baby, it's got fingernails. But Karen was a teratoma, so she was probably full of fingernails. They got rid of her anyways. Like, think of the glamour shots we missed out on. Like me and the tumor on a giant letter block. Matching bonnets. That's my Christmas card this year. I'm a single man. I'm a single fat man with sexy hair. That's me. And I've been single for about a year now. I broke up with my girlfriend in the past 3 years because we had to end things because we were having depression meals. That's when you feel obligated to eat next to someone even though you know the relationship is crumbling. And our depression meal was a gingerbread house that we didn't even build. Like, we ate away at the foundation of that house as we ate away at the foundations of our relationship. She tried to break up with me one time because she caught me fucking Fleshlight. Easily the silliest way to make a girl cry. I would not recommend it. It's like, what is the protocol with a Fleshlight? Like, how do you, like, you can't be like, baby, wait! Like, how do you... What do you do? And of course I finished. I warmed up in the sink for 20 minutes. As of just man hours you're losing there. It just... I've had an interesting life. I've been surrounded by death my entire life. It's just a thing that's been going on a lot. It's wacky, I know. The first major example of death that I had was my grandmother passed away when I was real young, and she died from dementia. And she didn't know who she was, and it was like a really fucked up time for the family. Like, everyone was very depressed about it. But I didn't know how to handle it because at that time in my life, the saddest thing that had happened to me was someone had erased my save from Super Mario 64. So I understood the concept. Mario didn't recognize me either. It's a thinker. Shortly after that, my mom died about 3 years after that. And my dad was trying to cheer me up after my mom had died. He was trying to find a way. You know, we were in and out of hospitals. It was kind of a fucked up time. But my mom died at the same time. She died in May 2002. And it's the same time that Attack of the Clones, the Star Wars movie, came out. And in this particular movie, a very important major character, his mom dies on screen. It's a very long, drawn-out scene. And my dad's like, I know what to do. I'll take him to that Star Wars movie to cheer him up. You know, the one with the dancing teddy bears. He loved that when he was 10. And the scene comes along. Darth Vader loses his mom. He's holding her, and she's in a hut. And he's got her, and she's just like, I love you. and she has a death rattle. Like, she tilts her neck back. She's like, ah! My dad stands up in the theater. He says, well, fuck me! And then I get to go to school the next day and hear about what a pussy Anakin was in that movie, right? Good life. Now, my mom died, and I said goodbye to her when she's in the ICU. That's something I recommend everyone do. They're not gonna look like your parents anymore. It's kind of a grisly scenario. My mom's skin was puffy and yellow. She didn't look like my mom anymore. She kind of looked like SpongeBob SquarePants, though. That's a little crude, but yeah, I wish the doctor would have better prepared me for that, though. Like, are you ready, kid? It's a little unorthodox. I can't hear you. Oh, she once was your mother, but can no longer be. Sponge mom, dead pants. Jaundice, yellow, and brain dead is she. Sponge mom, dead pants. She'll never come back, no matter how hard you wish. Sponge mom, dead pants. Her insurance wouldn't cover a procedure like this. Sponge mom, dead pants. Sponge mom, dead pants.